Hey y'all, this is not so hot right now. This is the start of a perfume review series. And in honor of that, I am wearing my scarf that I got in Paris. No, I'm not making that up. I didn't order it online. I was there. I got it in a little touristy place, I'll be honest. Right near the Notre Dame Cathedral. So, and because a lot of the perfumes I love are from the French design houses, that's why I'm wearing this. And I'm going to start with Dior because they're my favorite. I didn't pick them because I love Dior. I picked them because I love the perfume. And then I suddenly noticed that all the other perfumes are awesome. So first, we're going to talk Dior. And the first thing that got me hooked on it is Hypnotic Poison. I know, sometimes it's a little bit of a goofy name, especially when people ask you, what are you wearing that smells so good? And you're like, Hypnotic Poison. Try not to sound like a goofball when you say that, but anyway. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the smell of this little gem here. Before I got this, started buying this, I didn't wear any perfume because I didn't find any I liked. Everybody was into like Tommy and CK and all those brandy brand things. And Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, which does smell good, I give you that, but I didn't find any that I really loved until I found this. And some people say it smells like root beer. I think it smells a little bit like root beer and black licorice and vanilla and sandalwood and a few other things. It's a very, they call it an oriental or an oriental musk, or sometimes they say it's woody smelling. It's a very deep, deep smell. If you like something like Clinique's Happy or some of those bright ones, this is not for you. This is a seriously sensuous, luscious perfume you could just eat. It smells so good. This is my all-time favorite perfume ever out of anything. I have a lot of favorites, but this one I will never, like if somebody said you're going to go on an island and you have like 3 things to pick, one of them, and they're cosmetics. I mean, obviously I'd take things like, you know, a hat, something to keep out of the sun, but this is my favorite. So I would encourage anybody to smell it. You can find it at most Macy's and big department stores like that. You can't buy it at smaller drugstores and stuff. I've never seen it. There's a lot of places online that sell it. Sephora is one of them. Sephora has some of the best prices on perfume. A few other places, like I think it's fragrance.net, or there's some of those. I'm a little more leery of sites like that. Not that they're not good, but I know Sephora. I trust them, and I buy a lot of other things there, so oftentimes I get a lot of points. You know, you bought so much, you get this extreme sample point thing there. So, I buy a lot of my perfume from Sephora. Love it, love it, love it. Hypnotic Poison. Try it. It's not for everybody, but if you love it, and you're never going to stop loving it. The next of the poisons I fell in love with. Now, let's just talk a little bit about the backstory. Regular Old Poison came out a long time ago, and it's in a green bottle? No, purple. It's in the purple bottle. And I think it smells like an old lady. I have no idea what Dior was thinking, but apparently it was popular, and then they started doing these spin-offs. And then there's a green bottle one that I think is called Fresh Poison, and I think it was super limited edition. I think it's very hard to find. I'm sure somebody knows where to get it, but I've smelled it, and I didn't think it was that great. So anyway, the next of the ones I really love is Midnight Poison, and it's in the blue bottle. Mila Jovovich was the spokesperson for Hypnotic. For Midnight, Eva Green was the face of this one, and it has a much, I'd say slightly more manly. I've had a lot of guys tell me it smells sort of like patchouli. Now, Dior says it's midnight rose or black rose and like, I think sandalwood, and this is also considered a very heavy scent. I wouldn't say, you know, to wear this all the time. It is more of an evening scent, a winter scent. I don't really wear this in the summertime unless I'm going to be someplace really cold, which is sort of rare. But, you know, say you're going somewhere where you know there's air conditioning and you're feeling saucy, go ahead and wear it. So, Midnight Poison. Love it also. The next poison, which is maybe my least favorite, but I still do like it, is Pure Poison. And of course I have the biggest bottle of this one. But my dad bought it for me when he was traveling, and he bought it at the Paris airport, so it was duty free. This has a much more powdery scent. So the first one was sort of licorice, root beer. The second one was more like incense, patchouli, and this one is more of a powdery, fresh smell. Now, for all of you that like Clinique, Happy, and some of those other more popular light scents, I think that Pure Poison is going to be your favorite. Like I said, you can get these smell it at department stores, Sephora, a whole bunch of places online. I'll give you links. And I think they just come out with another one, but I haven't seen it or smelled it yet. I'll check on that one for you. And my last Dior favorite, which I also love, is Dior Addict 2. And the 2 is really important because the first Addict is in a blue bottle and smells completely different. I'm not even really sure what connects these. If you go on Dior's website or other places, they might have an explanation. It's a neat little bottle. This twists up here and locks it so you can't spray. I'm not going to push it because I would spray you in the face. This is a very fruity smell, flowery, strong grapefruit scent. One day I wore it to work and got a little heavy on it, and one of the guys at work said, "Who smells like a French whore in here?" So I would say it's more of a like spray on your wrists and that's it, or spray and walk through, because it is pretty darn strong. It's got a good scent base. It lasts. But yes, I love this one for spring and summer. It's a really great light scent that just is delicious. Your body heat kind of keeps it going. I know that I've held one of my friend's babies, who's a boy, and I was holding him and I handed him off, and his mom was like, "Oh, you smell like Teresa." So, I mean, obviously it's got a good smell factor and holds for you. So that is my first perfume review for the House of Dior. Those are my favorites. I know that J'adore is pretty popular right now, but it's not my favorite. Everybody has their own particular likes and dislikes. I don't hate it. I just prefer the Poison series. So hopefully you guys all run out and smell it and get an idea for yourself. And of course, everyone smells perfume differently because there's different notes, high notes, middle notes, low notes, all that kind of stuff. So, and it smells different on everyone's skin, so you might spray it, wear it home from the tester, see how you like it. Get to know it before you spend $50, $90, $100 on a bottle that maybe you don't love. So, try them out. Hopefully you love them as much as I do. Talk to you chickies later.